Did a comedian just cost Trump the presidency? Last night at the Trump rally, Tony Hinchcliffe got on the stage and made deeply racist remarks. By the way, in the beginning, when I was first seeing the clips, I thought it was Josh Hawley. But I want to talk about why this might have cost Trump the presidency. Firstly, let's talk about the comedic aspect here. Because I know people will jump in and be like, well, Tony Hinchcliffe is a comedian and he's just making jokes. One of the cardinal rules of comedy is you don't punch down. It's something that good comics know. When you're the white guy from Ohio who has had an inordinate amount of privilege and you get on stage at the Trump rally and you make jokes at the expense of Puerto Rico, a place that the U.S. government has both neglected and exploited, you are punching down, my friend. Pair that with the fact that Trump does not have a great record with his treatment of the people in Puerto Rico, especially when they are in crisis. And of course, this morning, Tony Hinchcliffe is like, oh, people just don't have a sense of humor anymore. I love Puerto Rico, but does Puerto Rico love you? And you can sit there and you can say, well, you know what? It was just one comic making one joke last night. But the Latinx vote is key for Donald Trump. And this wasn't a comedian just doing a set or doing a tweet, which, by the way, if you want to look at his tweets, there's one of his tweets. This was a comedian on stage representing the man who wants to be the president. And when you look at the fact that the night before, Beyonce was at the Kamala Harris rally, and then you look at last night and you see this disgusting human up there making jokes under the guise of comedy. And I know last night, Trump's team was coming out and being like, oh, no, we don't agree with that stuff. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. They just didn't think it would land like this. And meanwhile, Trump can't even be bothered on his own damn Truth Social to come out and say anything. If you look at him right now, no, he's bragging about viewer size. Sir, not everyone is tuning in to watch it because they like you. Similar to my TikToks. Listen, sometimes the jokes just write themselves. But see what I did there, which, by the way, it wasn't like a great joke, but I'm making fun of myself. And that's the thing that Tony Hinchcliffe and Trump and all these, they don't understand how to do that. So they punch down because they're weak and they're sad. And I don't know, man. And if you think this behavior and these kind of jokes are okay, talk to like a good comic, not a Joe Rogan who had to basically quit comedy because his only thing was the fact that he could call out the fact that people were joke stealing, which was good. That was good. But he had to start a podcast. Like, wait a second. Well, at least I don't punch down. Anyway, please vote. We cannot go back to this.